What is crack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a-lack-a, y'all? What is good, Chef? I see you, brother. How are we doing? How are we doing? Week 3 is almost here, boys. I'm going to be hopping into some splash drafts here for about an hour or so. $3.30 if you guys want to hop in. Taking all your questions here for a little bit, and then Sunday will be the big show. Tomorrow I have a couple things dropping as well because I'll be heading to Vegas next weekend, so I will not be here for any of the shows next weekend except for Thursday. How we doing, Chef? What's good, bro? What's cracking like it? I need to figure out how to get this mic better. Let's see what we got rolling here. How's the matchups going, Chef? How's the year looking fantasy-wise, man? What's good, Exotic? Would I trade Garrett Wilson or Tyreek Hill for Drake London? Yes, I would. Drake London is a major buy low. He's going to be on my video tomorrow. I would honestly rather move Tyreek Hill than Garrett Wilson, too. Caden, how we doing, brother? 1 QB drafted Knicks, just got Love off waivers. I'm going Jordan Love all day. Evan Ingram is out. The Charger D is very good versus the quarterback. And when you play the Cleveland Browns, no one runs against them, man. They're going to have to pass in Green Bay to win this game. They've held Derrick Henry and Chase Brown to 2 yards per carry in back-to-back weeks. That Browns run D is no joke. Myles Garrett. Let's get it queued up. 4 or 5, 1 spot left. If you guys haven't signed up on Drafters, make sure you use promo code Sleez. It will match your deposit up to $100. Let me get it rolling here. I don't like how it looks right now. Hang on. I think that's better. I don't know how it's going to look in here with this, though. Let's go. We in, baby. Yeah. See, I think it's because my mic is too far away, George, or something. I got the 1 spot. You know we're taking Bijan Robinson. Lock it in. What's up, Bones? How we doing? Yeah, I can do this. So see, okay. Make it a little bigger there. Actually, get that Fred Durst look going, baby. My way or the highway. Wish I could play music on here that wouldn't get me freaking canceled. Let's go, baby. Number 1 pick. Lock in. Ready to draft. Check it up. Slot merchant at the 5. Oh, I see you. Matchups, George. Matchups. That's what you target. That's why I'm going Bijan here. 0.5 PPR. Start 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. BTJ, Debo. Hang on, let me make my pick real quick. Let me lock in Bijan Robinson. BTJ, Debo, MHJ, Igbuka, Sutton, Hall, ETN. First of all, Caden, with this many options, you should be tearing up for a superstar buy low player, kind of like a Drake London right now. Tons of my buy low video will drop tomorrow, but you have this is way too many good options. You drafted very well, or it's like a 10-man league. I would still go. I'm still riding BTJ. I like the matchup a lot. I know he's been down, and I'm probably rolling out. Man, Breece Hall's rough, but I'd probably roll out Breece Hall in his matchup just because the volume. Drafting at the turn, baby. Let's go. Daniel, what's good, my man? What do you think about this dynasty trade proposal? I get Irving and McConkey for Genty and Hunter. I'm taking the Irving and McConkey side over Genty and Hunter. I really am. Only 4 likes. We just went live, baby. Tap those likes, baby. What's good? What's up? BDE, if you want to hop in, let me know, brother. No cap in the building. GG's last week. I should have lost that matchup. No cap. I'd like to thank Breece Hall, Justin Fields, and the Jets for the free win. Flex for Sheet Shahid and Matthew Golden Bones. I like Golden this week. I think this is the breakout Golden week. I'm not mad if you go, very tough matchup at Seattle for the Saints. Their pass defense is very good, but I'm not mad if you do. Shahid's a home run hitter as well. Okay. So we got the running back we need. We're going to do I like Jettas with Carson Wentz? Yeah, we're gonna take Jettas and Nico here. Thank you for the subscription. Jackarillo, what's up, my man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Making homemade pho for the wife. So fucking good. What's good? If you want me to send the link, let me know. I might be live for a couple drafts, like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 splash drafts here. Dude, we won every head-to-head last night. BD, I gotta tell you this on the phone, man. George got me onto something that's pretty easy, betting wise. 10-man league. Nobody does any trades in this league, so it sucks. But I meant to say start 2 wide receivers. I'm going BTJ and I'm going MHJ. Still, I don't trust Debo with, you know, Marcus Mariota coming in. Sutton I don't like versus the Chargers. Egbuka with the injury. I still like Egbuka as a start, but I'd rather take the upside of MHJ. BD in here hating. Yeah, what's good, Jay Moore? Jay Moore, how we doing? What's up, Nick P? Flex 1, JCM, IMNR, Golden, or Tootin. So I'd put it like this. Like, JCM is going to be a good floor play. IMNR has been getting the volume because Ridley's been getting all the focus by 2 good defenses. I think Ridley will emerge more this week. Tootin played 25% of the snaps. I'm not thinking about Tootin. Matthew Golden, I like for the breakout smash here. I know he hasn't done anything, but you don't run the ball on the Browns. And I feel like the Green Bay Packers are going to pass like crazy, and Golden's going to hit his bomb this game. It's risky. I know JCM's the safe play, by the way, in my opinion. But if you look at your matchup and that opponent has a solid roster you're afraid of, you need to go for the home run, I would take Golden. Your boy Fields let me down, dude. He played terrible. He played absolutely terrible. And they even updated that if Tyrod Taylor wins this game against the Bucs, that Justin Fields may not be the starting quarterback. What? Stash Ivan or Golden? That's Golden all day, more. All day, all day, all day. I don't think Ivan is going to get that same usage that he's been getting. Mercantage says Scatabo for London Dynasty TEP. You got to give me a little more about the roster here. At least give me your tight ends. Don't give me the full Dynasty. I don't need the full roster. Give me your running backs and your tight ends. And Loveland was someone I wanted to stay away from in Dynasty and redraft all year long. I thought it was the wrong pick at pick 10. Should have been Tyler Warren. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. Now it's time to get spicy. We're going to get spicy. We're going to take... Now we're into the nitty-gritty, boys. Okay. We're going to take Javonte Williams, which pains me. We're going to take... Brock Bowers. We got to get the elite tight end. All right. We're all right. I'm not a fan of this one. I don't know if I believe that. Sounds like Glenn sending a warning to Fields that he can't perform like that again. That's true. I mean, I don't think they're going to spend $30 million and bench their quarterback for a 37-year-old, but still, it's not good news to hear. Nick P says 2 QB league, Purdy and Fields both out. Who's my favorite streamer? Danny Dimes is a smash play for me. If that's Daniel Jones, 100%. And if I'm going against another one, I'm taking Rodgers. And yep, you nailed it. Rodgers with the secondary looking weak. If Gons is back, I would go with Stafford versus Eagles is rough. Mariota gives you rushing upside as well. I don't trust Russ to do it again. I don't trust Wentz. It's either Rodgers or Mariota, but Daniel Jones for sure, 100%. Smash the like button. My guy, get in here, bro. I'm going to send you the link just to force you in. I'm going to send it to you right now. All right, it says happy Friday. Says what's up, Willie? Keep those Kincaid shares. I'm trying to deal him, bro. Trying to deal him. The price going to keep going up. He keeps popping. He says no tight end required. Running backs are Bijan, Bucky, Genty, K9, Scatabo, Tracy. Oh, so no tight end required. I'm keeping Scatabo. I don't even care about the TEP. You got Cole Kmet. I think his contract's 2028. DJ Morris through 2029. Romo Dunze is on a rookie contract. Luther Burden's on a rookie contract. There's so many weapons in Chicago. That's why I stayed away from Colson Loveland all year. Walker is going to go nuclear this week, guys. If you have Kenneth Walker, you're absolutely starting him no matter what. It's kind of like Jordan Mason, no matter what. Jay Moore says, have Drake May as a starter. Should I drop Bo Nix for roster depth? I'm not dropping Bo Nix. But if it, again, I think your league is a 10-man league. There's probably tons of quarterbacks on the waiver wire. But yeah, I'm not dropping Bo Nix. Thoughts on Isaiah Likely? He's a stash for me right now, especially with how Mark Andrews is playing, which I fucking can't explain what's going on with Mark Andrews. It's absolutely bonkers. Oh, man. We're going to go with a DK Metcalf splash play here. Brees Hall. Pat McMillan, Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, Xavier Worthy, home run play. Who are we looking for? Where is it? I mean, the QBs are still here in the bunches. Is George Pickens here? Nope. All right, we're going to have to pick quick here. We're going to go Tet. Hope Tet finds his first touchdown this week. Check the texter. Broth is almost done. Let me get you. Had no idea. Just cooking dinner with the wife. You're good. You're chilling. Not Danny. Sorry, Mac. I'm okay with Mac Jones. The Arizona secondary is going to get shredded by Juan Jennings Purcell. I like Mac Jones this week, too. I love my smash start vids. Thank you, brother. Means the world. What's up, Aiden? Genty or KW3 start. They both got to be starting this week. They both got to be starting. This is the first good matchup for Ashton Genty on the year. I'm tired of hearing this, limited touch bullshit. It's time to unleash the beast. And I think he's going to go nuclear. Hang on, I got to add my man in here. There we go. He's cooking it up. What's good, Grill Master? What you grilling?
I'm not grilling. I'm making pho for my wife. It's so fucking good. Don't worry. I'm trying to figure out how to make crispy tofu. It's a nightmare.
I've never even had it. Oh my god, my quarterbacks. Do I go Jalen Hurts, bro?
You have to.
Jalen Hurts, Herbert, Murray, Love. I like Love.
I love Love.
I love Love. I'm going Love. We're gonna go.
So
I don't like that roster that much, but
who are your scroll down targets?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at it afterwards. I'm just gonna keep them rolling. Hop in another one if you guys are in there. Keep the questions rolling. I'll get to them here. Who would you start? Igbuka or Golden, or just pray for MHJ? I think MHJ is your safe play. Niners secondary, that is their weak spot. Still, I mean, the targets haven't been there. Obviously, 6 targets a game is not good. I really, really am high on the Golden breakout this week. I know it's risky, but that's my boom play this week is Golden. But if you want to play it safe, MHJ is fine. Igbuka is fine. Need kicker to stream Colts or Raiders. You got to start Spencer Schrader at this point. He's kicking number 2. They score nonstop field goals.
Hey, man.
That's Disco's week 1 call of the week, baby. Schrader. Him. I'm number 1 again, bro. God, you're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, my dogs are barking. No, I'm here. My dogs are just fucking barking.
Clarity says Colby, send Keenan to get J.
You want to see Uncle Sleez? Oh, I guess Uncle Sleez. Uncle Sleez?
Hey!
He's Uncle Sleez, fellow? Huh?
Look at the dogs. Where's Jewel? Jules, they're saying hi. Can't get my dog yet.
Yeah, we got too many.
Send Keenan to get J-Mo. Both are bench players for me. I don't like acquiring J-Mo, Clarity. I know that he had a big week, but every single week for him is always do I start J-Mo over this guy? Do I start J-Mo over this? He's not safe enough, so I'd rather have the Keenan Allen safety than Jameson Williams pop weeks. What's up, babe? We're here with the one and only Sleez. What's up, Daniel? How we doing, brother? George in the building. I didn't even see your team, George. I'm rolling through them. Sit 1, PPR, Mason, Genty, Kyren, Kamara, Chase Brown. Dude, what is this, a 6-man league, Clarity? I can't sit Jordan Mason this week, but you got to play Genty. You got to play Mason. You got to play Kamara. You got to play Chase Brown. And you got to play Kyren. I'd say the worst matchup is Kyren. Honestly, who would you sit there, Disco, in that massive running back haul?
Sorry, Mason, what was the question?
Sit 1. Mason, Genty, Kyren, Kamara, Chase Brown. All studs.
Kyren.
That's what I said.
I'm sitting Kyron.
I'm doing drafts for like hours straight. I'm just going to keep them rolling, guys. If you want to hop in, more than welcome. Thank you for the subscription, Clarity. Welcome. How do I feel about trading Gibbs and Waddle for JT and BTJ? I'm smashing that, by the way. Smashing that. Let's coordinate. I would have hopped in another draft. My bad. Yeah, as soon as it ends, I'm just hopping in the next one, and we'll keep it rolling. I'm sitting Kyron for sure. That's a good problem to have, though, Clarity, for sure.
Sell high on Kyron.
It's not bench. It's start Genty week this week, Bones. It is. It's finally here. The week is here. So
Did you say you?
Situation. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you say that you liked Kenneth Walker?
I like Kenneth Walker this week.
Oh man, that sounds wonderful. You like Schrader and Walker this week. Beautiful.
I got the same situation. Like, what am I doing here? All right, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try and mix it up here and see what comes back to me. I'll hop in for a couple when I get home. Dude, get in, no cap. If you want to hop in the stream too, more than welcome. What do you got?
I highly recommend you get some DJ Moore in your lineups, especially
I'm trying to get Roman Caleb also.
No, you need DJ Moore. So what you need to look at is the splits between cover 2 shell, which is what the Dallas Cowboys run 64% of the time. DJ Moore's targets go from 13% on any other coverage to 30% when it's cover 2 high shell. And that's what Dallas runs the vast majority of the time. So we're talking about an incredible volume game. He is like a low-end sleeper for wide receiver 1. That's why I have him so high in my rankings. And I think ECR and like consensus rankings all has him past 30, 34.
They have him super low still. But I mean, he's earned it through 2 weeks.
You need to bump him up just based off of the matchup. And if I'm wrong, so be it.
He's my smash wide receiver of the week. So, I mean, DJ Moore, I'm all in on DJ.
Yeah, well, he should be your number 1 scroll down then. Him and Pickens. I love them both.
I was telling George that Pickens, that's how you win it, is the George Pickens play. Smash a big one. Let's see here. I might hop in for a couple. Got you. You're muted again.
I know. I'm just telling the dogs to shut the fuck up.
Okay, we're back here. We've got the double play. I'm gonna go for it. Jordan Mason, K9 fell to me. Justin Jefferson, Nico Bijan. Like all the matchups here. It's perfect. What do you think? Getting Loop or Prater for Jake Bates? Is it worthy? I mean, Loop is on fire. Their defense is going to get them the ball back nonstop. Their offense is going to score at points at will. Prater missed a field goal last night, of course. I had Prater going in like 5 leagues last night. He would have gave me 10 or 11 points, but that little 30-yarder shank missed. I'm okay with Loop for sure. I mean, he looks great. He's probably going to be a top 10 kicker of mine for the entire year because of the situation he's in. And he can kick from 60. So, I mean, I'm not against it. May or love. May has a good matchup, but I feel like the Pittsburgh Steelers at home are going to be like a defense that, coming off a loss. I like Love too much this week. I know May gives you the higher rushing upside, but I do have them 9 and 10, by the way, Andre. So, I mean, 51-49, Jordan Love. It's not a big difference for me. Golden, this is the week. This is it. This is the one. It's Golden Boy time. It's Matthew Golden week. You don't run against the Browns. He's the number 1 separating wide receiver in the NFL. I'm taking the gamble on Matthew Golden everywhere this week. Prescott to the moon this week. Prescott and Caleb Williams are both in my top 6 quarterbacks. You got the implied point total of 51 or 50.5. Dude, the Bears are down 4 corners of injuries. They're absolutely cooked. It's going to be a Dak Prescott barrage. And watch the game be like 14-10. Jacobs isn't, but it's hard for me not to say he's not going to get a touchdown. I mean, he's got 11 straight games with a touchdown, so I can't argue that. Taking DJ Moore here. And we're going to see what these guys do at quarterback. They might leave my guy. They might not, depending on the board. This could be the winner, folks. I really like this team. Bijan, Mason, Jefferson, Nico, DJ, Juan, K9. If we get Dak or Caleb here, we're sitting pretty.
Where you at with Brace this week?
Right back to where I was before the season started.
I love
You
that.
think it's going to be better with Tyrod Taylor?
So here's mine and my rationale for Brees. Like, the usage was pretty spectacular week 1 when he exploded. The usage was even better last week when he had a bad week, right? I think the only difference with Tyrod Taylor at the helm is you don't have a quarterback taking 12 rushing attempts from you. That is guaranteed not going to happen. So those 12 rush attempts, say it's the similar split of 70-30, we're talking about 9 more rush attempts. We're talking about a quarterback who's actually going to check it down in an advantageous matchup to a running back who can actually catch the ball. And I love that. I love that for Breece Hall. Breece Hall, for me, his floor this week is 16 fantasy points in PPR formats, and I think he's a smash start.
Even with not getting RB1 usage?
What do you mean not getting RB1 usage?
He played 56 and 64% of the snaps.
Which was he played more than that.
Played 64% of the snaps last week. I pay attention to Breece Hall.
Well, that is an increase from the first week, and like he's not splitting carries, and we're talking about efficiency per touch. We're going to see splits, right? We're seeing still David Montgomery and Jahmyr
Loading
Gibbs
up again,
splitting.
guys. Loading up. Press lobby. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're seeing Jahmyr Gibbs and we're seeing David Montgomery splitting. We're seeing several split backfields in the NFL. It's not something that I'm discouraged by. I just feel like you're going to get more touches when you're on the field now without Justin Fields stealing touches, which is an increase for him because he's a beast.
I thought Tampa was going to be a tough running, but they've been struggling.
So check your pick'ems right now because I can't close anything on my phone here. What's his receptions or receiving yards props at, or longest reception?
I'm so mad about Devon A-Chain's longest. Hang on, Chad. I'll get to other questions here in a second. I'm so mad about Devon A-Chain's longest reception, 0.5 yards.
Yeah, so I also pivoted on that one and went with over 5.5 receptions. He had 7 last night, which is insane.
So did I.
So I hit 4 out of my 8 pick'em tickets, which was very profitable.
Let's see.
It was very profitable, but Ray Davis fucked 4 of them, and HN's longest reception by half a yard fucked it. Rocky.
So you guys tell me, are we looking at Ty Johnson as the RB2 in Buffalo? What's going on?
We're looking at Joe Brady.
Is 11.5, receiving yards is 23.5, rushing is 58.
They don't have a receptions line?
No.
Yeah, I'd love the receiving yards or longest reception. Either one of them are a smash for me.
Okay. I'll tell you one. I'm locking in Jordan Mason's rushing yards, no matter what it is.
I don't hate it.
In. So we'll make a ticket right now. Okay, let's make one while we're here. If you guys are here, you get it live. And then I'll get to the questions here in a second. I know there's a bunch in there.
Bonus completions.
I'm going Jordan Love passing yards.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Josh Jacobs under the rushing.
I like Matthew Stafford complete. I love Matthew Stafford completions. I love the 8.5 longest reception for Travion Henderson. Absolutely love that one. And I love the Bo Nix completions. So Breece Hall's receptions or receiving yards, whatever. Matthew Stafford's completions, Bo Nix's completions, and Travion Henderson's longest reception.
We're going to go for a banger. All right. So I'm going to take Bijan's rushing yards as well. We're going to go for 100 extra, baby.
That's a good call.
Get with. I'm not putting a lot on it because it's 100 extra, but let's go for it here. Oh, I missed all my picks. Oh my God. Tell me I didn't. Oh, we're not full yet. All right. Queue up if you guys want to. 2 of 5. Okay. So what about that's a lot. 91.5 for JT.
It's doable. What's Tony Pollard's longest rush at?
Tony Pollard 13.5.
I don't like that. What's his rushing yards total? If it's around 50, I love it.
71.
Yeah, I mean, I got it at 50. Yeah, I got it at 50 earlier on the weekend. You got to realize drafters inflates some of these, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What about Kyren under?
I'm not touching the under on any of that. Matthew Stafford completions is the best prop in that game. And then I would say the second best one would be longest rush or rushing yards for Jalen Hurts because he's going to be running for his life.
Yeah, I like that one. One more for 100 extra. Let's see if we can nail this. All right, let's see.
Did you get Bo Nix completions?
I got that. I like that one. Kenneth Walker went up to 73. God.
Rushing yards?
Yes. I don't like that.
It should be higher.
Still
especially with Sharp usage. Especially with sharpening out and how advantageous. What's Mooney's longest reception or receiving yards at?
5 to win 500. Here you go, boys. There it is. It's up.
Can't see it.
I fell way behind on the questions. Hang on. Caleb Williams, LGBT1, QB1. Need to drop 2 players for a kicker and golden. JCM, Tootin, Bo Nix, Hampton, Hendy, or Sharp. I'm likely dropping. I'm not dropping Shard. I'm dropping Tootin. Tootin only saw 25% of the snaps. Everyone's hyped on a touchdown. That's rarely going to happen with that much usage. That team we drafted is killing everyone. Genty, the only downside so far. Jacobs would which team, Andre? I forget what it is. Jacobs would tie a record if he scores this week. They're going to let. I know. I did 12 in a row. I cannot say that Jacobs won't get a touchdown just because he has so many games straight. Franklin has a flex. I don't like it, J Moore. The number one mistake in fantasy you make thinking that what happened the week before is going to happen the next week. I did not like Troy Franklin this week for
unless it's fucking Quentin Johnston.
I'd rather play Golden all day.
Hell yeah.
I play matchups a ton. I do DFS. I do drafts. We do daily everything. Matchups is what we do. Should I start Connor or Hubbard? I'd say Chuba Hubbard because he gets more volume. Connor's been kind of splitting now 1A, 1B with Trey Benson, so I'm still going to take the volume play. Both the matchups are rough, so I'd take the volume in that one, Oliver. Alex says, trade AJB plus Javonte for Nico. I'm smashing that in a heartbeat. I don't even look back. I smash it right now. No Daniels, need a QB down facing Josh Allen and Prater. 6-point passage. He's 1 point each rushing first down. Mariota, Browning, Love, Penix, Jordan Love. I like Jordan Love a ton this week. I don't think they're going to be rushing mutts against Cleveland. Strawberry's going to be out this week. He's doubtful. I saw that. Kenneth Walker's going to the moon. The team with Cook, Genty, and Bucky, ESPN League. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. That team is nasty, bro. Whew. Cook, dude. Cook, guys, when I said Cook was going to be top 5 this year, I misspoke. Let me rephrase that. James Cook is going to be RB1 if he stays healthy this year. Look at their schedule. Look at the game scripts. Look at the favoritism. James Cook is going to be the best draft pick in fantasy football this year. I do not trust David Montgomery versus the Ravens, Matthew. Very tough matchup. Are you concerned with Kyren? People are concerned with Kyren Williams. He's gotten 20 touches back-to-back. I know that Corum stole a touchdown. I'm not worried about Kyren. He's also had tough matchups. He gets another tough matchup versus Philly. Still, I'm not fading Kyren at all. Alex says, you're fading Kyren?
Yeah, because if you look at last year, he had 88% of the touches. The bell cow usage is what made him a valuable running back, whereas now he's got 65 to 35 with Corum.
No, he does not. He has 76% snap share. Let me help you out.
65 to 35 last game, sir. Check it out.
I'm looking at it right now. Snap share last game was 70 to 30, 70%.
Okay, so what about the first game? We're talking about we're talking about one of the least efficient running backs in football, losing touches and splitting carries. We like him only because of the volume, and if the volume isn't there, then we know for a fact he's going to be incredibly inefficient. So Kyron's a sell high, and so is like if you're talking about schedules for James Cook, look on the opposite end of the spectrum. Look at Travis Etienne's schedule right now. Sell high if you have him. Generally,
I would be looking at Kyren's schedule and saying it's gold. Absolute gold.
It's not
he
bad.
Has the third easiest schedule for the rest of the season for running backs.
I mean, I don't disagree, but you also need to look at the fact that he is a volume guy and volume guy alone, and he's still incredibly inefficient this year as a running back with an exorbitant amount of volume. And then if you also pair the fact that Devontae Adams is there stealing all the red zone touches, the touchdown equity is also gone. So you need to sell high on Kyren Williams right now because he was a second, third round, depending on what kind of league you were drafting. You need to sell high now because people still kind of want that running back, especially when they have underperforming rookies. Sell high, try to get a package deal. I'm out on Kyron.
Who would you be selling him for right now?
That's a fantastic question. I would say T. Higgins. I think you could get
running back.
Oh, for a running back, I would get Hampton and I would get Travion Henderson and I would get like RJ Harvey plus 2 other pieces. You know what I mean? Like Kyron Williams for me is somebody that I just need to get off of my lineups if I have him in my lineups. And it's not selling high, it's not selling low. Let's just get rid of him now because value is about to fall off a cliff. Who knows? Maybe he might find the end zone every now and then, but the reliability there is no longer there because of Devontae Adams stealing the red zone looks. He had 5 targets in the red zone last week, which is elite usage.
Yeah, ridiculous.
It's absolutely spectacular. So just looking at that sample size, Kyron Williams, I know a lot of people like him, and I think he has a safe-ish floor. You could potentially get, 8 to 12 fantasy points there, but his nuke weeks are not another thing. And you want nuke weeks, and I think you could get rid of him now and get potential nuke weeks because, Hampton, that fumble that he had last week wasn't even his fault. Let's be real. Like, he didn't bobble the snap. He didn't missed the block where the defender was on his fucking lap, and then he got benched for the rest of the week. So he's going to be chomping at the bit to get back and get right. I'm buying low on all of these rookie running backs because it's the best case scenario. All 4 elite rookie running backs.
I know it's time to buy now.
Hell yeah! Like this is your buy now window, and I think getting rid of a guy like Kyron for like a twofer, that's a beautiful thing.
I hear you. Let me catch up here. Alex says trade Keenan, Godwin, AJB, Higgins. Goddamn, this is a big package. Keenan, Godwin, AJB, Higgins for London and Ladd. Don't need all the depth. It's 10 man. I'm taking London and Ladd all day. All day. Especially in a 10 man. Nickham says full PPR flex. Egbuka. Hang on, we're back on the clock. We're gonna snatch neighbors here. Bucky Irving, man, the offensive line is shot. I don't know how it's going to go versus the Jets, really. Full PPR flex, Buka, Genty, Garrett Wilson. Dude, Genty's got to be a start for me this week. T-Mac and Nakua are my 1 and 2, and Mason has to be a start. I'm going Genty here. Egbuka coming off the injury. Garrett Wilson with Tyrod Taylor. Give me the safe play. Genty gets a good matchup versus the Commanders, finally. I like him this week. Matthew says Mark Andrews, Fannin, or Luke Musgrave. Oh, my. We're here. Mark Andrews is rough, but I still want to stay Andrews in a high implied point total game. Detroit's good versus the tight end. What do you think there, Disco? What are you going with?
Honestly, after you saying you liked Fannin yesterday, I had to do some digging. And I don't hate Fannin. I really don't hate Fannin, but Mark Andrews is your ceiling play, which is fucking crazy to say. And I think Fannin is probably your safest floor play.
I know. I would agree.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to say not Mark Andrews in a shootout game, possibly, but we might be there. Daniel Hawkinson for the resurgence. Carson Wentz is going to bring him back to life. I like Hawkinson a lot this week as well, too.
I think one more week before we see Hawkinson back because he's still taking on the second best cover defender. And then next week we get Jordan Addison back, which will mean that Hawkinson will be roaming free. So I like Hawkinson as a buy low after this week.
We don't even know if J.J. McCarthy's even really hurt. He might just be getting benched for bad play.
Who would have thunk it that J.J. McCarthy's bad? Who would have said J.J. McCarthy sucks at football? Who would have said J.J. McCarthy is Christian Ponder? Who's been? Sorry, man. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know a guy who
Florida State, baby.
Christian Ponder.
Matthew says Raiders have a better run D. Yes, they do. Raiders have also played an easier schedule as well versus the run. But hang on, let me make a pick here real quick. Devontae Adams this week versus Philly, rough.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah, they're not running the ball, so they're going to need to air it out. They're going to need to throw.
All right, we'll throw Tay in there. We'll play late running back here. He says Raiders have a better run defense than the Lions. JD5 out. What do you think David might do more with a run game that is set at 53.5? JD5 is not playing the Lions. It's the Ravens-Lions on Monday night. Ravens run D is very good, by the way. Also, didn't answer or didn't hear Dicker or Spencer. Dicker's too hard to fit, man. He's a top 2 kicker in the NFL. Trader might get more opportunities and be a better play, but I'm still not dropping Dicker or starting someone over him, especially in a division game. Chargers, Broncos. It's always, those are always grunge games where every point counts. I got offered Chase Brown for Kyren straight up. Do I take that? Man, the Bengals.
You receive Chase Brown for Kyren. Fucking take it all day, every day. This is the window where you want to buy low on Chase Brown and sell high on Kyren. 100% smash that fucking trade all day, every day, please.
Bengals have no offensive line though, but yeah, I think I'm taking Chase Brown there by a little bit. Would I flex Henderson over Franklin? I'm not buying the Franklin hype on 1 week, Jay Moore. I don't like 1 week plays. Just because you see it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Henderson also hasn't got enough usage. So, I mean, could this be his breakout game? The matchup is great. Disco broke down yesterday the scheme, or do the scheme again. What was it? The outside runs. You not hear me? We lost him to the Matrix. He's gone. All right, we're gonna go pay the piper here. Did they already got it? Oh, they already grabbed him. Oh my god, they already grabbed him. All right, we're going to Javonte Williams. That hurts. He's back. He's back. What was the breakdown again on the outside zone scheme run for the Trayvon Henderson and the Steelers?
Kobe, shut up. If you look at what's more explosive, especially against the Pittsburgh Steelers rushing defense, they've hemorrhaged their yardage and fantasy production to outside zone predominantly. Whereas when you look at Ramondre Stevenson and what he does, he's more of an inline inside zone type of runner. And you want that guy who can get the edge and beat the guys off of the edge. And don't get me wrong, it's tough to get the edge when TJ Watt's the guy setting the edge, but Trayvon Henderson has that ability. And that's why I like Trayvon Henderson.
Goddamn usage, man. He just needs more usage. 30% is hard for me to say throw him out there. It is.
At the end of the day, if Ramondre Stevenson is running wild on the Miami Dolphins, you're going to keep him in. But if Ramondre Stevenson is struggling against the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're going to need to go with somebody who's going to be more explosive.
Steelers haven't been good against the run.
Yeah, but the Steelers have only, like, if you look at the splits between inside zone and inside runs, power run scheme versus the outside zone, the Pittsburgh Steelers' only weakness in the rushing defense is the outside zone. Inside zone, where Ramondre is strong, like this is the Trayvon Henderson week in theory.
I'm saying start Henderson over Franklin. I still am. I don't trust Franklin, but it's
like it could be Evan Ingram. It could be Sutton. It could be Marvin Mims. It could be Pat Bryant. You never know with that team, right? Sean Payton hates your fantasy football lineups.
Seattle Seahawks for me all the way here, Jelly. Spencer Rattler at the 12th man is going to get absolutely fucking obliterated. Thoughts on Kirk or Bateman as a flex? Bateman cannot be a play without his usage. Christian Kirk, first game back. I know it's scary. They updated. He's got a better matchup. They updated that he was a security blanket through camp, through practice. I'm still going Kirk over Bateman. And you're seeing Devontae Walker get more work than fucking Bateman. So
should have never taken the Bateman.
We're taking Jawan Johnson, baby. Jawan J. Nate says trading his Drake London and Golden for my Ridley and Ted McMillan. I'm the London side. I still like London better. I'd take London and Golden over Ridley and Tet. Hampton for Hendy as a flex. Still got to go Hampton. Usage is better. I know that Henderson might have a good matchup like we talked about. I can't say start a guy, over a guy getting 70% usage to a guy 30%. Matthew says, what I meant to say, would you still pick David over Bill, a.k.a. George Koykowski Merritt? Commanders have no JD5. I know the Raiders run D is good. Ravens run D is good too. Montgomery, I don't think Montgomery falls in the end zone. I'd take Bill in his first game. Dak or Caleb when I have Rome? Going
complete
Dak.
The stack.
Nope, Dak.
So why'd you ask?
I know. I already got Caleb in too many. We're going for another one, boys. You want to hop in? 1 of 5, 2 of 5 now. Let's go here. He says, wouldn't you say Spencer has more upside than Dickerson? Spencer, the number one kicker right now, and the Colts haven't punted yet. They do. I mean, I like I said, I like both kickers. I mean, Dicker's one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history. I mean, you get a division game, AFC West battle. Could be a lot of field goals. Usually the Chargers Broncos are like 23-20. A lot of field goal attempts. very good red zone defenses. So, I mean, the Colts have been great. I can't argue Schrader. You can start. I like both as starts. I mean, I think they're my kicker 3 and kicker 5. So, I mean,
so like if you look at week 1, what the Tennessee Titans kicker did against the Denver Broncos, that's a plus matchup, right? If you look at what Spencer Schrader did, the guy you're talking about, what team did he do it last week against?
Because they
Against
stopped
the
the red zone.
Broncos. So who does Dicker play this week? The Broncos. The answer is not chasing the results. The answer is chasing what gives the results. That's why I was able to project Spencer Schrader as the number 1 kicker week 1 when he did blow up, because I knew that Miami Dolphins was the most advantageous offense for kickers. So yeah, you want to target the Denver Broncos defense with your kickers, and I think Dicker the kicker with an offense that can move the ball is the move.
I'm the 1 pick again, bro. I can't stop taking Bijan. I just can't.
Okay, do you want to take my advice this time or no?
We got
Stagger.
drop it with me here.
I would love to. I can hardly see it from my screen, but I would love to. But the goal is to stagger your wide receivers and your running back. So you took Bijan, you want to take potentially another 2 wide receivers or 1 running back, 1 wide receiver next.
Got you. Ingram is out, by the way, guys. Evan Ingram ruled out week 3.
Well, that
no
hurts.
questions here to smash. What's up, best ball? Dude, Evan Ingram is driving me nuts. Flex 1, PPR, Judkins, Hampton, Golden. I mean, Judkins has such a brutal matchup against the Packer D. I know he looked great last week, but I don't know if I'm starting Judkins or fucking... And you got Micah Parsons at 100% now. Yikes. Hampton, yikes. Golden, all upside. We don't see a lot of volume yet. I think I'd probably go Hampton as your safe play and Golden's your upside play.
Agreed.
What's up with Hawkinson, man? Is it JJ? I don't know, man. I thought
who's up?
All right, we got Justin Jefferson. I've taken Justin Jefferson and Nico Collins with Bijan already twice. Bucky.
Okay, so who are your other wide receivers?
I have none. BTJ's here.
Okay, so to take Nico and take top running back.
Bucky Irving, Josh Jacobs, Chase Brown.
Bucky.
Okay. We'll
so
it up there.
Are you comfortable scrolling down with your last pick? Like we're going to go 3 running backs here, right? Are you comfortable scrolling down with DJ Moore with your last pick?
100%. Yes, I like.
Okay,
all the
so let's target Bowers and whoever you deem to be your number 1 quarterback. I don't think you need to reach. Yeah, McBride or Bowers. I love Bowers in the matchup, and he's healthy, so I absolutely love Bowers in this matchup. So I think Bowers would be an elite target.
What draft one? Same one. I'm just gonna keep rolling the $3, George. Every time it's over, I'll just pop in a new one. This is like my 4th or 5th one. But I keep getting the fucking 1 spot, and I've gotten Bijan in all 5 drafts. I got first spot every time.
Oh,
which I don't like, but it's got to be Bijan 40-point week. Fucking, he's going nuclear against Carolina. Yeah, the 330 splash, George. $3.30 splash.
Yeah, you don't need to reach on
run the clock.
So Bowers and then who's the number 1 wide receiver, number 1 running back?
DK Metcalf and Jordan Mason.
Okay, so I'm going Bowers and Jordan Mason.
Okay. I love that.
Perfect.
Bijan, Bucky, Bowers, Mason, Nico.
Okay. So next we want to build some sort of correlation, right? And I want to play the high implied point total with the rest of what we have. So the targets should be DJ Moore and George Pickens and either Caleb Williams and Dak Prescott, who both should fall to you.
Yep. They're already queued up.
Because those guys are going to be low owned in this contest. And if you have both of those wide receivers and both of them splash and it's not CeeDee Lamb and Roma Dunze, that's what gives you the advantage. And that's how you win these contests. And I love both of these wide receivers in this contest.
100%. I mean, the Bears secondary is shambles. They're missing 4 fucking corners.
Yeah.
They're like the Dolphins. Would I consider Jonnu Smith or Jatavion Sanders? No. I'd rather play Fannin or Andrews.
Yeah, I love
Jatavion
Sanders, not this week.
Steelers, bro.
Yeah.
Fannin has a super, super, super plus matchup, guys. The Packers defense is good across the board, except versus the tight end. That's their only weakness. Through 2 weeks, I guess you'd say. It's not a big sample size, but That's what we're looking at. All right, let's go here. I consider Janu.
I'm gonna mute up.
You're good. He's gonna eat the pho. The pho. All right, Bauer's here. Okay. Oh, dude, I'm gonna land it. It's gonna be wild.
Remember which lineup this is. Which one is this?
Are you gonna love this, dude? BTJ is here.
Yeah, take it.
I have to take this.
Yeah, you have no choice.
And I'm going here.
DJ Moore Pickens.
I did. DJ Moore.
Okay. So then you need Caleb.
I know, but they got 2 quarterbacks off the board. I hope it doesn't come back. Oh, this lineup is gross. BTJ fell that far.
I love that for you.
Please splash BTJ one time.
Agreed.
I got you, brother. Dude, you don't got to say last match is Matthew. Fire away, bro. We're here to answer all the questions, man. Dak or Nico this week? Dak. Jesus Christ. Who is better for the rest of the season? Dak or Nico? 2 different positions here, JJ. What do you mean? Like, are you talking super flex? Who's better? I'm always taking the quarterback. I'm curious as to what the Dak Nico is.
I've never made pho before, but this is fucking good.
Dude, my wife loves pho. It's crazy. Eats it all the time. He took Danny Dimes. Okay. And Tyler Warren on a snap share. And Alec Ayamanor. I like this guy. We're going to get Caleb Williams here at the end. All right, we're loading into another one, chat, right now. So if you're in there, $3 splash. Oh, it's 4 or 5. I'll wait for a fresh lobby.
Which one was that, Sleez?
That team's hella good. I like it a lot.
No, what lineup number was that?
5.
Okay, that's going to be your highest one, and that's the one that's going to win it all.
Would you start Fannin even though you're starting the Packers defense, or just go with Andrews but likely coming back, or go with another defense? You cannot sit the Green Bay defense versus Cleveland, and I'm still playing Fannin against the defense. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, because he's not going to find the end zone.
Proof. Yeah. Do we think Gibbs scores this week? I fucking hope so. I hope so. Fly Eagles 39. How we feeling about that Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown picture right now, bro? Too soon? Fuck with you. What's up, man? Traded Javonte, Olave, and Boot for Jacobs and Pittman. Did I win or did I mess up? You won. 100%.
Mushrooms are there. I think I'm
butchered. Javonte's been on fire, but I'm not riding that he does that all year long. No way.
Okay.
I'm at Knicks. I'm going Dak Prescott all day. All day.
All right, I gotta go.
Got you, brother.
Peace.
Hendy or Wandale? Man, Wandale's got a good matchup again. He's always a safe play. I'd say that Henderson's your upside boom. Boom a big reception, boom a big outside zone run. But Henderson's not getting enough usage for me to even say start him yet. 35% snaps. What the fuck are we doing? Let's get him out there more before I can say start him. I'd play it safe with Wandale just because we don't know what's going on with Hendy yet. So, I mean, till he gets like 40, 50%, it's going to be a nightmare draft pick, really high draft capital right now that hurts. And I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's where we're at. I mean, Judkins came in against the fucking Ravens and looked better in one game. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, I knew that was coming. That is the Super Bowl chant, baby. I know. My Niners failed twice, man. I'm aware. We're queued up. Yeah, we're queued up. Queue up now. 2 of 5. Sorry, I wasn't even queued up. You're right. Now we're in. Hop on in. Eagles, fly. Let's go, baby. Splash draft. Tee up. I got about 20 minutes left. Fire away, and then we'll have our big show Sunday morning. We'll be absolutely cracking. Should I flex Kenneth Walker? Kenneth Walker. Not even a question. Kenneth Walker and Jordan Mason are 2 running backs that you cannot sit no matter what this week. Cannot. Too good of matchups. Like, I even like Ted McMillan a lot this week with AJ Terrell out, but I'm not starting him over K9. No way. With Charbonnet being out, dude, Kenneth Walker gonna feast. I have Kenneth Walker and Mason. Smash. That's like 40 points minimum right there. I hope the Giants win. Dude, I hope the Giants lose so we can get Jackson Dart in action. I'm tired of this Russell Wilson show already. If I'm the Giants, I'm trading Russell Wilson to the Bengals. I'm trading Jameis Winston to the Saints. Collecting my draft capital. I'm using my draft capital to move up in the draft and acquire some goddamn offensive linemen because the Giants line is so terrible. That's exactly what I would do if I was the Giants. One spot left, boys. One spot left. Get in, get in, get in. Lock in. Lock in. I can't believe I did a fucking 100-piece pick'em ticket. I hope it hits. Is T Craft out for sure? What I've done in a couple leagues where I have Tucker Craft, I've just handcuffed it with Luke Musgrave. You know, but you know, in my leagues, there's not really that many good tight ends on the wire. So who's on the wire first? Let me ask that. Like if there's a Jawan Johnson on the wire, you smash that pickup. What's up, babe? Who's on your wire, Nate? Let me know that first here. All right, here we go. We're at the 2 spot, bro. Oh. Oofda. CD Lamb. What are you going to do, KM? What are you going to do, buddy boy? We got pickleball tonight, George. About to get active. What's he going to do? What are you going to do, buddy boy? Bijan? Don't leave me, Bijan, again. I won't be able to say no. I took Bijan. I'm going to take CD here. We're going to think CD goes nuclear. Goddard, Freiermuth, Fannin, and Sanders are on the wire. If Goddard plays, I like his matchup a lot. I don't know if he's going to be out there. You know, if he plays, do we have an update on Goddard yet, guys? I don't think he's playing this week, so I'm not sure. But Goddard has a super plus matchup versus the Rams if he is. Goddard is good to go for week 2 without an injury. I would go Goddard, by the way. I do like Fannin as well, but I'm going Goddard in the matchup. How do I feel about Higgins? I mean, he's a smash player if he hits every single week. Browning targeted him heavy. The matchup, though, versus the Vikings, you know, how much fucking time is Browning really going to get for T. Higgins to get down the field? They blitz massively. Their offensive line fucking sucks in Cincy, so I don't know if, you know, Browning even makes it through this fucking game. But I like Higgins if he hits. This is the Genty week. Yes, it's here. I like Genty as a scroll down too, by the way, Disco, as well. Goddard's good to go. Yeah, I would take Goddard. Ramondre, a good pickup, or stick with RJ Harvey. So, for me, here's the question, and this is for whoever's in chat right here right now. Do we really believe that J.K. Dobbins is going to stay healthy the whole year long? I would rather own RJ Harvey because I do not believe that J.K. Dobbins is going to stay healthy. I hate to say that, but that's just what I think. JT, love me. CD Lamb and JT, we're mixing it up. Goddard is clear. Thank you. Got you. I think Higgins outscored every wide receiver in that game. He could. I mean, he could. Oh my God, Jamar Chase is here, bro. Oh my, get silly. CD Chase JT. Okay. I mean, Higgins went 3 catches for 56 yards in a TD. On yards per catch, it's always bombs because that's what he runs. Do I think he's going to get a lot of bombs when the Vikings blitz at the highest rate versus the offensive line, the worst offensive line in football? That's the question. You know, Jamar Chase is going to draw all the attention. T. Higgins always has a chance to pop. It's just a rough, like, upfront battle for the Bengals this week. Like, fuck. I'm just praying that Browning makes it through this game. You're going to start hearing some Russell Wilson, Kirk Cousins calls come in here. Chase Brown, Javonte Williams. He takes BTJ. I'm going to take Trey McBride here. We're going to mix it up. I like this one a lot, by the way, boys. I like this one a lot. He takes Dak Prescott with no CeeDee Lamb. This guy, bro. I hope you fall off your bike and knock your 2 front teeth out, dude. What are you doing? And he takes Romo Dunze. We're going to jump up on Kenneth Walker here. Is the Texans defense worth keeping? Sorry. They're a top 5 defense, dude. You can't drop a top 5 defense. Their front seven is nasty. I mean, if you want to play a matchup game or if you have another player to drop, like I like the Falcons D this week, if they're still available. Obviously, Green Bay shouldn't be available on your wire. I mean, if they are, smash Green Bay for sure. We're playing matchups like crazy here, boys. What's up, George Pickens, DC? Who wins the trade? Tight end premium. 1.5 tight end premium. Damn, okay. Oh my God. Bijan McBride Egbuka. That's not even fucking close, bro. That is Bijan McBride Egbuka by a landslide, dude. Absolute landslide. You're looking at a running back that could be worth 3 as well. Hang on, I'll break it down. And Dynasty is my favorite thing, by the way. But let me get to this in a second here. All right. So Bijan, 2.5, 3 first. Trey McBride, 2.5 first. Egbuka, come next year. Say Mike Evans. We don't know what's going on. Chris Godwin, his age. Egbuka could be looking at 2 first, 2+ first. Amon-Ra hitting the back 9, coming down dynasty wise off a big game. It is a sell high on him if you can in dynasty for sure. I'm gonna grab DJ Moore here. And then Bucky, I love Bucky, obviously, but Dobbins and Keenan, you don't want them in dynasty. That's an absolute smash on the McBride side. Like, it's not even close. That would get me fucking kicked out as a commissioner if that trade went through. This foe turned out so fucking good. What's up, Alex? Jaylen Warren, J.K. Dobbins, Keenan Allen, Nick Chubb. You're in tough times, brother, but I'm going Jaylen Warren and Keenan Allen. I don't trust Nick Chubb to score again. He has a decent matchup. J.K. Dobbins has a brutal matchup. I would take the safe play of Keenan and the safe play of Jaylen Warren. What the hell, Jonathan? Dude, you send Wan'Dale Robinson for Rashee Rice, you hit accept, and you smash that trade, and you run away laughing. 100%. Not even a question. Goddard or Andrews? I like Goddard's matchup better. He's coming off injury. It's hard to trust Andrews. You do get the Monday night high implied point total game. Andrews hasn't done shit, and it's driving me nuts. I still want to say Andrews, but I'd say Goddard's probably safer at this point because the Rams struggle versus the tight end. Both the teeth, bro. Both of them. What's up, Sean? We still going Wicks? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Remember, Just remember the call, baby. Dontavian Wicks is one of my sleeper flex plays 100%. I'm good for tomorrow night. We just have a pickleball tourney from like 9 to 1, bro. Well, it's like 7 p.m. Eastern, right? And I got my wife's mom's here in town too, so I should be good. I'll keep you posted though. But yeah, I'm 95%. What happened to Koo? Dude. Young Wei Koo, man. I don't know what to say. He was one of the best kickers, and he's been absolutely terrible. He's got the yips. Yippity yips. We're gonna go, and Caleb Williams is gone. Okay. All right, fuckers. We'll take Patty Mahomes here at the end. This is for Disco Patty Week, baby. All right, one more draft, boys. I'm hopping in one more, and I'm gonna say what's up to the fam that's down here. Fresh lob if you guys want to get in. Traded Mike Evans and T. Higgins before week 1. What do you mean, Alex? For who? For who? What's up, KM, you beautiful Kiefer Sutherland? 7 p.m. Eastern. That should be good. He doesn't have enough foe. I'm going to shake your hand after Sunday, baby. Dude, well, first of all, it's over. Like, I am a Nor, and who's the other one? I forget who it was. I am a Nor, Travis Hunter. Yep. I'm going Dontavian Wicks. Get ready for the Wicks touchdown this week, boys. Get ready. And I almost hit the Malik Washington touchdown last night. God, he was so close, bro. Oh, Evans for T. Higgins. I mean, kind of sucks now with Browning out, but I still think Higgins is going to see. They should be like dead even the rest of the way. Still. Pete Mycel. What did George pull off? Here we go. Here we go. I got to worry when he says shit like this. Oh, yeah, Caleb. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine taking him. I don't care. I just had DJ Moore for the stack. All right, boys, here we go. Slot merchant at the 4. We're right next to each other. Get active, George. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Who's saying we're going 3-0, even with Mac Jones? We're about to show the Cardinals who played no one. I don't like Drake London for a touchdown this week, by the way, Hussein. I do not. You got to look at J.C. Horn, how he travels, how he's locked up BTJ, how he locked up MHJ last week. And Carolina struggles versus the run. I fear if Drake London doesn't score in like the first half, he's probably not going to score all game. And he's going up against a top 3 corner. And J.C. Horn is working his way into like the Patrick Surtain moment this year. He's that good. Pick 2, DJ Moore. DJ Moore is a smash play for me this week. I would go DJ Moore and T. Higgins here, Alex. Hampton is their run game's not working. Keenan Allen has a very tough matchup. Keenan's safe as well, but I'd go T and DJ Moore because you have the safe floor and the upside. Travis, Ellick, Wicks, Hollywood. We going Wicks, baby. We riding the lightning, dude. This is the one. I like Wicks. I like Dobbs. I like Golden. I don't like any of the running game for the Packers this week. They're going to have to pass to beat the Browns. You just saw the Ravens, dude, up 20 points, and they could not run the ball with Derrick Henry against the Browns in fucking garbage time. That's how good that run D is. Feed Ricky, baby. I don't think Ricky's going to get fed till Purdy's back. He'll be like an average flex play. But I think when Purdy gets back, then you're going to see Ricky open up more. Going to be the only one with A.J. Brown in the splash play this week. I don't have a comment there for you, bro. That's it. Oh, my God. He leaves me Puka. Puka and JT. We're going to eat that up. Am I still big? I was never big on BTJ this year. You looking at my partner, Big Draft Energy on that one. Am I selling BTJ? No. Do I think he'll turn it around? Yes. Do I think that he has top 5 potential this year? No. I never thought he did. I just got to see the Trevor Lawrence connection grow, man. It looks terrible. He's getting targets, but there's a tweet that was thrown out that his targets to him are 42% catchable or 43% catchable, which is horrible. It's not BTJ. I don't care about this wrist bullshit they're talking about. They always give you some kind of injury update when a superstar has 2-3 bad games. So, I mean, I think he'll turn it around. This is the week he should. But sell high on Chuba. I mean, depends on for who, right? Are you trying to buy low on a rookie? I would rather take Chuba. I mean, he's going to be a solid 15-point play. There's no one touching his usage. I'd rather have a guy that's out there. Depends on who you're selling him for, Andre. I might have to roll the dice on him. Let's get something this week. If Puka falls, smash that with your highest rank running back. I did. JT Puka smashed it. This is for the boys right here. We're going BTJ. And I can't believe I'm about to pick Javonte fucking Williams. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. We're gonna take Kenneth Walker here too. We're gonna mix this one up. AJ Brown and a couple. JT over Saquon. Nope, I'm not high. Last year I loved BTJ. That was Disco. Disco's call last year was BTJ being a top 10 wide receiver. He fucking nailed it. I mean, obviously, once he became a stud, everyone loved him. But I just wasn't as high on him this year coming in. I feel like Drake London is a player you just have to start and not. Oh, yeah, you're starting him. It's just I feel like he has another down week. And then you smash the buy low on Drake London. If he misses again this week, absolutely smash it. At this point, Trev is a bum. I know. It's starting to become a reality, bro. I hate to say it. It's like you got all the pieces. You have the head coach. Make it happen, bro. And you're not getting your superstar the ball. I don't know what to say with Trevor Lawrence. If I do swap him out, it's between Hollywood Brown or no way. Drake London, dude. You're not sitting Drake London even in a matchup where he might not score. You got to start your superstars. When I trade, who would you try and trade? Hampton? You can't trade Hampton right now. He doesn't have any value, JJ. You never sell a player on the low. And he's at a low right now. And I think he's going to be a league winner down the second half of the season. Tony Pollard, Ashton Genty, Kels. Genty. The week is here, but I do like Tony Pollard a lot. But I think Genty has higher touchdown upside this week versus the weak Commanders run D. I mean, if you look at their defense, it says that they're ranked high, but you played the Giants. So I mean, that always helps you. But they're not a good run D normally. My God, Chase Brown is still here, bro. I don't have a lot of Chase this week. Do I ride a Chase play? I just don't like it. I don't like the matchup. We're gonna go Doomsday. We're gonna play matchups across the board. Oh, wow. Okay. They're gone. Who do I like here? All right, we're going to take a Chase Brown shot. I don't have a lot of him. First time taking Chase Brown this year right now, or in this draft. Chef says, I'm back. Had a work interview. Didn't go well, but all good. Who cares? What happened, Chef? What's good, Sniper? How we doing, brother? How we doing? You're catching the end right now, man. Just had the family roll in, but what's cracking? We've been doing some splash drafts. Sunday we'll be live, and then tomorrow we'll be live on Disco's show covering the entire games. Tucker Craft, if he plays this week, Ferguson. Everybody needs to learn about Jake Fergalicious, Dak's boy, dude. I try to tell you. Jake Ferguson gets targets from Dak Prescott. You're playing the Chicago Bears defense who is shot. I like Jake Ferguson a ton this week. Calvin Ridley or J-Mo? Dude, this is where you sell J-Mo right now, Kels. So you don't have this situation. J-Mo is that guy where I'm always like, if you want to, right? Because he's either going to hit a home run or he's going to get 3 targets for 20 yards. I'd rather take the safe play of Calvin Ridley. He finally has a good matchup. He's had the Broncos and the Rams, 2 of the top 3 defenses back-to-back. You finally get the Colts and their secondaries beat up. I like Ridley this week. Welcome to the club. I had one as well. What's up, Mel? Had an interview for my promotion. Nice. Good to hear. Alex, you got to go Laporta. I love Juwan Johnson as a start, but Laporta's matchup is so juicy, and the high implied point total is beautiful. You have to. Oh, man. Are they really playing Tyler Warren on limited snaps this week? Is that really happening? And Tucker Crouch is out. We're going to ride David Njoku for a TD here. We'll switch it up. Probably a lot of people don't have him. And we're going to grab the Caleb Williams stack here late. So Rome, Caleb, BTJ, Kenneth Walker, JT. We're vibing. I'll do one more, guys. One more. If you want to hop in. Last one. Last one. I'm addicted. I want to get a different draft spot. 1 of 5. Queue up. Let's roll. Hi, Dennis. I have an unhealthy amount of money on the Chargers money line. What do you got? Tough game, man. That's a game. Like I like games where I think I know the outcome's going to happen. And that game, I don't know who's going to win that game. I know the Chargers are hot, but still, Broncos haven't played Bronco football really yet. You know, maybe you could say it's because the Broncos had lesser competition in their first 2 games. Maybe they haven't lived up to it yet. And now they're going up against a 2-0 team, and maybe they show up like the Broncos they are this year. So Tucker Kraft is good to go. Did that update really hit? I missed it. If it did, that's huge. After the knee scare, I thought I saw questionable. Are you sure? Are we sure, Sniper? What about rest of this? Laporta, bro. Laporta still. Jawan's been hot for sure. You don't drop Jawan, but yeah, I'm still going Laporta. If Jennings is out, Slick Rick is going to eat. Jennings is going to play, bro. He's going to play. I know. Hit me with the evidence on that, Sniper. I know he's a Packers fan, so I know he's got a little insider information. 500 Chargers money line. Man, dude, see, if I'm you right there, like, and I'm looking at that game, and I'm going to put 500 on a money line. And what's the plus on it, by the way? What is it, like 220, 180? What is it? Oh my God, Sniper. Trying to get me, bro? Oh, he's trying to get me. It's all good. It's all good. I saw that this morning. He survived the knee scare, not IR, but I don't know if he's going to play this week. I haven't seen anything yet. You think the Cards are going to get us? So here's the thing. Let me know the plus money on that bet right there, and I'll show you what I would do. So if I'm going money line, I'm taking Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the Jets money line versus Tyrod Taylor all day. Way over betting on the Chargers and Broncos. My bad. Got me tripping. I'm like, here we go. Get me in for the start for the Green Bay. Oh, she's a female. That's right. I always forget. How we doing today, Sniper? What's good? What's good? What's good? I wish I had a beer or something right now. All right, we're in pick 3. We're going CD Lamb. We're hoping that we can land the Dak plane this time and no one jumps up early and takes him. Brock is not Brock? What? Stop it. Where are you getting this information from? Everyone's hitting me with nonsense right now. Brock Bowers is out. Brock Bowers is good to go. Brock Purdy, you mean? Yes. I got you. Cards are plus 114. Dude, so here's the thing. You guys know who the Cardinals have beat, correct? To be 2-0? You know who they've beaten. If you don't, let me help you out, okay? The Cardinals have beaten. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for someone to say it. I'm on the clock. Hang on. Puka Nacua falls? Oh. So the Cardinals are 2-0, and they've beaten the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers, the 2 worst teams in football. They're not going to beat the Niners. I'm done drinking. Maybe I was just dreaming that he was fine. Dude, Tucker Kraft looks like a fucking animal. God, he was such a good baseball pick. I'm super mad about it. We're going Jordan Mason here. We're playing matchups across the board. We are going to lock this in. We're also going to lock in Genty here. Maybe even a Javonte Williams play. I can't lie. This guy's been balling. Daddy Brock, would you pick up Dak off waiver? Oh, my God. Picking up Dak. Dak is my QB3 this week. I cannot believe he is on your waivers. The Chicago Bears defense is decimated. Get Dak in your starting lineup. Disco didn't even start. Maybe that's my issue. Let's go, Slick Rick. They beat you guys when healthy last year too. Last year's not this year. I don't look at last year like that. He took Kenneth Walker, you dirty little rat. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to take Dak now. We're going to get funky. I don't trust these guys. At least we know Sleez reads his messages. James Cook is going to be RB1, bro. Get on board with it. What's up, Wonder? My running backs are Henderson, Quinshawn, Swift. Oof, that's rough. QBs, Goff, Caleb, Mayfield. Would you trade Mayfield for Drake May and Jalen Warren for some running back depth? I would rather target. Like, I know Jalen Warren is the guy, but he's still getting 50% snaps. I would rather target like a Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey, Quinshawn Judkins than I would Jalen Warren, to be honest. I'm going to take BTJ here. Puka, CD, BTJ, Jordan Mason, Dak. We're getting weird. Why should we start Dak? Dude, Jalen Johnson, their superstar corner, is out. Their other 3 starting corners are out. They are decimated on the D-line as well. The Cowboys defense is shot. You play everyone against the Bears this week. Everyone. Hussein, he did. I got him one of my leagues. Stack with Pickens. Oh, dude, Pickens is a home run hit, though. That's the thing. He's not a lot of volume guy. Cooks looks unstoppable 100%. I don't think there was any best ball left on drafters. I'm so hungry. Not you, me. Sleez is done drinking. I'm done. No more partying. Plug in Ferguson, dude. Look at Ferguson's volume, man. Look at his volume. Now, I'm not saying that this game couldn't get out of hand. Is it going to be a shootout? I hope so. Everyone hopes so. Vegas hopes so. But Jake Ferguson is averaging 9 targets a game. You can't sit that type of volume in any position, period. All right, let's get funky. I'm going to take Jawan J here just to lock it in. We're going to punt the running back down. Hope it hits. We're going really late running back here. This is scary. I would start Jake Ferguson over Kraft. Either way. Packers defense, the Cowboys and Jerry Jones just said, here's your Super Bowl. You can have Micah Parsons. Just take him. Dude, the Packers look unbelievable. Like, Packers are definitely coming out of the NFC. I don't see any team that can stop them unless injuries happen. Maybe, I don't trust Philly at all. I would say Philly would get mopped by the Packers for now if they played. Oh my God, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall. Do we believe in Breece? I don't. But we're going to take one share. We're taking Breece Hall. It feels gross. Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, Kraft, obviously, people fall into that trap. Yes. Did Kraft look amazing? Yes. Does he line up all over the place? Yes. But even in a matchup like this, and I think the Packers are going to pass like crazy. Cleveland is still number 6 versus the tight end, playing garbage time the whole year. Like, think about it. Their defense is down. They're out there. They've still locked up both tight ends through 2 weeks. They only allow 7 points to the tight end position total. And then you look at the Chicago Bears, they give up 12 points a game to the tight end position. They've given up a touchdown and about 40 yards a game. Now you're going up against, we got to worry about Pickens and Lamb. They got all fucking 3rd, 4th string corners out there. Ferguson's going to eat all day across the middle. Ferguson should have fucking scored in week 1 too. I was so mad about that call. I'm still bitter. Oh, DJ Moore is gone. Pickens is gone. These guys are onto it, huh? Okay. Bomb one to Worthy. Let's go, Patty. I have Fannin, but I don't think I should play him this weekend. Fannin Super Plus matchup. Your Green Bay Packers. This is for Miss Sniper Mel here. The Green Bay Packers The one spot they struggle at through 2 games so far is versus the tight end. That is their only weakness on their defense. So I do like Fannin. I do like Njoku this week. And if I pull it up here and I'll give you the stats on the Packers. So the Packers versus the tight end right now, they rank 27th. That's 5th worst in the NFL. They give up 17 points a game just to the tight end position alone. They also have given up 150 yards, which is 75 yards a game to the tight end position and a touchdown. Gotta like it. Because when you got Gray and you got Micah Parsons coming off the edge, it's got to be quick. And that's what it's going to be with them this week. 49ers defense, Fred Warner, the man, the myth, the legend. Baker Egbuka for the splash week. I like it. Baker's been on fire, man. You know everyone was rooting for Baker on that fourth quarter comeback, dude. He's so tight, dude. Baker's just the fucking guy. I'm look at me. I'm smiling, dude. I love Baker, man. He's like one of my favorite players to watch. All right, guys. So I got to get ready for pickleball here. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be live tomorrow on Disco Show at 7 p.m. Make sure you check out the videos tomorrow. They're going to be very good. I'm going to drop 5 wide receivers to buy, 5 wide receivers to sell, 5 running backs to buy, 5 running backs to sell for redraft season long. And I'll catch you guys Sunday morning for the next show. Start sit at 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm always forgetting because I'm West Coast. 12 p.m. Eastern to kick off. I'll see you guys then. Peace. Who do I like better this week? Christian Kirk. I don't like Ivanor.